Hello, loves. Today I want to share about empowered, conscious relationships. So, my relationship patterns have always been around being disorganized, and I would say that it's because my mother was not giving me the emotional support that I wanted, needed, and was very much an avoidant type of mother. So let me tell you more about the attachment styles. So first we have the avoidant style, which is the person who avoids confrontation, avoids speaking about their feelings, and tends to be very dismissive. And that energy is really about pushing away, it's resistance, and it's numbness, ignoring the body, ignoring the emotions, ignoring the pain, especially when the person you love is in pain and you're ignoring that. That's definitely dismissive behavior, which is an avoidant attachment style. The next one is the anxious attachment style. So this is someone who is a people pleaser, and they tend to seek for external validation and wanting to have basically like wanting to always have confirmation that that person is still interested. A lot of times it looks like being insecure if they're not getting texts or calls back like right away or that day, and they're offended or hurt. And that's a really difficult energy to be around. I personally am very put off by anxious attachment, and I have to put up really strong boundaries when somebody tells me that I need you to come with me to go somewhere. Like, I need you to help me basically just take care of myself, like go to the bathroom or go into like a restaurant. Like, they can't just walk in the restaurant. They need me to go get them, to bring them to the table, little things like that. I'm very independent, and I really have boundaries, and I have to let those kind of people go. And it's getting easier. It's really getting easier to purge away people that that have these kinds of unhealthy attachment styles, because I'm not saying that I don't care about them. I'm just saying that I care about me more, and I need to take care of my energy, and I'm not going to cater to people who haven't done their own inner child healing. So I also am working on my own. I have so much of my own to look at. So my attachment style is called disorganized. It's when you have both, the avoidant and the anxious. So I've been there, I've done that, I've done the crazy. And that is basically the idea of trying to control. It's all about control. It's about wanting to control the other person. And so the way that a disorganized attachment person would do that is through basically making the plans and wanting to know the plan, wanting to know what to expect, having everything really controllable, because it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming to go into new situations where I don't know what I need to dress like. I don't know who I'm gonna need to talk to. I don't know how I'm gonna need to show up. Like, am I gonna need to, be like really professional, or is this like the cool kids club? You know, like, can I wear my Bob Marley t-shirt, or do I need to like wear like something fashionable? You know, like little things like that would really make me uncomfortable. I mean, they still do. I mean, it still comes up, right? The journey is not like a dead end. Like, it just continues. So there's always little pieces that we're aware of. Also, the thing about disorganized is feeling like you know more, like you know, or you assume that you know what's going on with that person, but everything is a projection, right? Everything is the projection of your own reality mirrored back at you. There's no way you really know unless you ask all the right questions. And what's really great is if you go into a new environment, a social environment, like a music festival, a rock show, even something like a dance club, like these are opportunities for you to learn what your attachment style is if you don't already know it from your relationships. It's obvious with your relationships. And when you go into new situations with new people, you can see it even clearer because these are new people you haven't created the trust and the reciprocation, or there isn't any energetic intimacy connection built yet. So you're very much on your best behavior, and really take that time to reflect. I would really recommend that you, whenever a trigger comes up around how someone shows up for you, that you spend that night journaling. And this is the shadow work, because the reason you felt a trigger is because there's a wound in you that is an emotional wound in you attached to your inner child around the way that you felt. And so go back to the first time you felt that feeling. Was of anger, of fear, of grief. Go back to the little version of yourself. When was the first time you felt that? Because that feeling you had at that young age is still in you. It still hasn't been processed. It still hasn't been loved and acknowledged. And so you're gonna continue to project it onto whatever person comes in that now represents your subconscious mother, your subconscious father. So honor your inner child and get out of your comfort zone in order to move to growth. So go into new experiences, social events. And then the last attachment style, the fourth one, is secure. Secure is when you achieve self-mastery. What is self-mastery? It is when you are self-confident, when you know yourself, when you realize that peace and love are the only truths. And so everything that people project onto you is their wounds. Any triggers that come up in you are your own wounds. And so self-mastery means being self-responsible. And it's most important that you attend to your own personal happiness. So I would love to know more about what came up for you in this video. If there is an attachment style that you think you are, please leave it in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to support me and the work that I want to provide to help with the highest good of the collective. And if there is anything else you want to learn more about, you can also leave that in the comments. Sending you so much love from my heart to yours.